Hoitze and Jubs waiting for their breakfast. Hello. Get your breakfast in a minute. There's little Princeicle. And then, where are the others? Good morning, Annie. How are you? Yes. Ready for your breakfast, are you? And then Mike is behind. Right, who has peed in the barn? Hida is there as well. Disgraceful, whoever has peed there. Right, better get them their breakfast. They're a bit hungry. There's Micah with her breakfast. Hida with his. And then Annie with hers. And all the boys are waiting up there for theirs. Breakfast time for Hoitze and the ponies. So he's making his way. So is Jub. Then there's little Princeicle. I'll give you a carrot, okay? Here we go, Prince. Have a carrot. Get the other bit for you. Okay, we'll do it in 3 lots. To be fair, it was quite a big carrot, wasn't it? He finishes off his carrot. There's Hoitze and Jubs with their breakfast. So now everyone's happy. They've had their breakfast. Isn't that right, little man? Yes. Don't know whether we've seen the cats on here recently, but there's little Twix. She's hinting to me that she might have run out of food. Oh, and there's Dee. Ooh. What are we doing? Yes. Should we go check your food? Here we go. They've got some food. They're happy. And then in the silver dish behind them, they have like cat food. You know, like dog kibble, cat version of that. So they're happily tucking into their food. It's not Annie in the hay hole this morning. It's little floppy man. Little Hiddy Hops is in there. Hida, please don't eat the hay nets, sweetheart. I love you, but don't eat the hay nets. They've been doing that. They've been eating the hay nets and not like the bale, which is there. So when you go to pull a net out, it's not full because they've eaten half of it. So he's happy in there. Annie and Micah have gone off on a little adventure. So it's time for me to get the yard all tidied up. To be fair, they haven't made that much of a mess. They have just pooed in different places. But the worst one is they've pooed outside of the friendship barn. Disgraceful behaviour. Annie peed out there twice yesterday. Micah pooed out there 2 times. So they're protesting because they haven't been in the friendship barn. Because Hida went in the friendship barn yesterday. So, you know, they're protesting. So it wasn't them. There's Micah. And who knows where Annie has gone. She's gone off her own little adventure. So, better get the yard all nice and tidy again. So, there's little MK having a snack. You don't really ever see all 3 cats together because they don't all get along very well. Twix and Dee get along, but there's a bit of drama when MK gets involved. But she's having a little snack while Twix and Dee are off on a little adventure somewhere. And now the yard is all nice and tidy again. It smells quite nice in the barn as I've put some deodorizer down so it doesn't smell of pee anymore. And it's all nice and clear out here. Hoitze's up there, and Micah, Hida and Annie have all gone off on a little adventure somewhere as they've all disappeared. And I'm now going to go down and get a couple of the boys in. So there's big baby Nero. He had a nice bath yesterday, so he's still looking quite clean. There's Weirdo. He's going to come up and do a little bit this morning. There's Little Iceman. He's also going to be coming in, as he needs to stand in for a bit before he has his gastro guard. Then there's Little Hennis, who will stay out and keep the big baby company while I take Ice and Weirdo up to the yard. Be nice, Weirdo. There's no need for it. Yes, you're coming in. Here we go. Coming up the hill. That's Dow calling to them. Oh, Hida is calling back. Oh, everyone's having a conversation. You're not going to join in, Weirdo? No. Then there's Iceman. Didn't even quite see, but just behind the hedge in the barn field over there, there is Dow at the front of the field by herself, bless her, as she is in the Hoitze season and she wants to be out with the boys right now, as you may have heard her calling to them in the previous clips. So she's in between. She doesn't know whether to go back up with the girls or stay at the front of the field and hope boys appear. And then we've got Hida and Micah in the hay hole. Iceman is in the round pen, just not having any food at the minute, as he'll have his gastrogard, then he can have his feed. And then through here we have Weirdo in a box, who I've just popped in there for a bit while I'm not doing anything with him, just so we don't have any drama between him and Hida. Yes. And then Hoitze is up there, and Annie is actually behind the walker over there. I don't know if you can just quite see her. She's just gone behind the walker there. You can just see the top of her zebra print fly sheet. I think she's trying to find the best grass she can. Oh, he's such a handsome boy. So it's got weird about here. He's just had a little bit of a groom, just quickly. And I was about to go do a little bit with him in the arena. And then we'll probably have a main wash afterwards. Here's Weirdo having his carrot after we just done a bit of groundwork. Oh, you at it all in one go. Oh, no. So Ice has just had his gastro guard and they're ready to go back outside now. So they'll go back down the road, and then I'll go down and feed them once they're back down the road. It's down feeding the boys, and all the other boys were stood there waiting, but Weirdo was nowhere to be seen. So I was walking across the field and he was by himself. Oh, sorry, he was just having a toilet break. Right, there you go, sweetheart. Wondered where you were. You're normally the first one there. So he is with his. And then over there we've got Hannes, Ice in the middle, then big baby closest to the ring feeders. So they're all happily munching away over there. But then you were all by yourself. So here are all the girlies. Nico, you've got a leaf stuck to your nose. So There's Nika, Mabel behind, Shell, Yo at the front, Del, Ren behind, and there's little Lina. So the girls aren't getting fed today. It's got Nika news here. So I'm not going to be feeding the girls today, as there are a few down here and it's not the safest thing to do by yourself when you do just have so many down here. And especially when they start to switch bowls, there can sometimes be a little bit of drama, can't there, Nika? Yes, especially if someone at the bottom of the pecking order goes for someone higher up than them and you just don't want to be getting caught in the middle. So I do have the ones who are on medication, I do have their meds in Apple, so they can still have their meds which they need daily. And I'll go around the morning and we'll have a hug and a scratch still. Just having to wander across the field as Mabel had already wandered off before I got round to seeing her, and she needs her Equiox tablet, so just need to come over to her, as she will not come back to me, would you, sweetheart? No. So Maid, come here, here's your cat, here's your apple even, here you go. There we go. Yes. So all the other girlies are still quite close to the gate. You're such a sweet girlie. Yes, I know, it's starting to rain, isn't it? So there's Mabel disappearing back up into the field. There's Ina, just been saying hello to Auntie Wren there. But then, who have we got left down here? So over here we got Nikki Noodles. Hello, sweetheart. It's just starting to rain, isn't it? I know. I know, we had very nice weather yesterday and it's raining today. You can say hello to everyone. Oh, you're such a pretty girl. And then we've got Special Child. How are you? Yes. Right, you cannot eat my phone. That would not be very helpful. She's trying to lick the tub of Flamazine I have here, as I've been popping some Flamazine on them. Mabel is having it on her nose, as she's got quite a few fly bites on her nose, so just pop some of that on her. Then Ina's had a couple of scratches on her bum, so she's just had some on them. So everyone is all happy. Xiao has actually lost a shoe, but hopefully Chris is back in tomorrow, I think, so hopefully he can sort you out tomorrow. And then we've got Yo-Yo over here. Yes, hello. You okay? Yeah. Yo-Yo. And then we still have Dao over here, who has spent, I'm pretty sure, most of her morning stood at the front of the field, because the boys are in the 14-acre field, which is just behind that hedge, and she would love to be in with the boys right now, wouldn't you? Yes, because she is in the height of season, so she is loving the boys a bit extra at the minute, aren't you? Yes. So they're all happy, slowly wandering back up into the field. Now they know they're not getting a feed, but they're still quite happy, aren't you, Yo-Yo? Yes. So I'm having some hugs and scratches with them all. Yes, you're such a sweetie as well. Yeah. Welcome to what is now known as Lisa's Laundrette. As many of you know, Lisa comes up when she can to help out. She's currently up for a few weeks, so she's been very busy washing the fly sheets and bagging them up. I can see there we've got yos, and she's been very good at getting the names in the middle of the bags, so you can clearly see who they are. But a couple of them where the names come off, you can't really see them, so I'll make some labels for them so we can clearly see who they are. And she's also been washing and reproofing the winter rugs, so they will all be ready for when we have to start to rug them all up in their nice FreyDay rugs. But the washing machine is currently flashing at me because I think as all the horses are shedding their summer coat, it is blocking up the washing machine. So I'm going to see whether I can empty it by myself. The washing machine was full of hair, so that's all the hair which came out the filter. So now I can keep getting washing put through, as we always have quite a lot of washing to get through. Just finished making breakfast and teas for everyone up here for tonight and tomorrow, and they've all got apple and carrots in there. And again, a big thank you to everyone who's donated apples and carrots and bags of feed for all the horses. And we are expecting our big feed delivery tomorrow from Thunderbrooks, which should last us around 2 months. So again, a big thank you to everyone who's donated bags of feed and apple and carrots for all the boys and girls. They very much appreciate it. The rain has now properly started, but I'm just down at the muck trailer and I'm just going to be tidying around the muck trailer as it's just got a bit grubby around it. So I'm going to be tidying it all, making it look nice and tidy again. I'm currently just tidying up opposite the hay hole, and I've got 2 inspectors, 2 supervisors, Hidra and the fly sheet, and Micah. They've been watching me. Micah is going to go have a snack, but I'm just currently clearing hay from around the bin, so then I can get all this bit cleared up and try and get rid of all the hay. It's still a bit rainy, so they've been taking shelter in the middle of the barn. And now we're around the muck trailer. It's looking a little bit tidier now. Now I can get the hay hole all sorted, and we'll get the rest of the nets filled so they're all ready for another bale. And I think Micah might be helping me. Will you help fill the nets, yeah? And not take hay out of them? She says she might think about it. Micah, now do you remember what I told you? You could help me if we put the hay in the nets and not take it out. I don't mind you having a couple of snacks, not just to stand there and purely just take the hay out the nets. That's not very helpful, is it? Completely ignoring me, aren't we? Yes. And now Annie has come to join the hay stealing party. No, she says she's just quality checking the hay. I know that is your job, but I think you already did enough of that this morning. Oh, then we've got Micah trying to sneak in here. It's a good thing Hida's not here, isn't it? Otherwise there'd be quite a full house. Yes. Can we stop it, please? I need to bring the hay trolley out now. Surrounded. I've got Annie there, Hida there, Mike on the other side. You're vultures. You're all just vultures, aren't you? Soon as food comes out, you just get surrounded. You are very pretty vultures, though. Oh, no, we're all off now. All fleeing the crime scene of stealing the hay nets. Now the hay hole is looking a bit tidier. So, So we've got a couple of nets there, hay balls, and then empty nets there. And I've tried to blow the balls a bit as they had quite a few cobwebs and hay in between the stones. So it's looking a little bit better. Now it's ready for a new bale. It has turned into a very soggy, miserable, disgusting afternoon. But Phil is down in the 9 acre doing some muck spreading. There's Hida eating a bit of hay out the wheelbarrow. Annie trying to reach the hay, which looks like she's succeeding there. Then there's Micah hinting that it might be getting closer to tea time. It's turned 4 o'clock and she says, I want my tea. Now wait a little bit longer. So sorry, there has been a bit of a gap in the filming because it's been quite wet and soggy and it's harder to film in the rain. But I've tidied up the friendship barn. I've also freshened up this box so it's all nice and fresh and clean for next week, and just some other faffy jobs. So we're getting towards the end of the day and closer to tea time, aren't we, Mai? She keeps going and standing there and looking longingly into the feed room, just thinking her tea will like levitate and come to her. But I don't think that's going to happen, sorry, Mai. It's now tea time. So there's Annie with hers. Then we've got little Floppy Doo with his. That tasty. Then little Mai with hers. And now it's time to go feed Hoitze and his little pony friends. So there's Hoitze and Jubs tucking into their tea. And go find Prince because I got him a bit of a carrot so he doesn't feel left out. Oh, he's had a very nice roll because he's very grubby now. Is it both sides or just one side? Yes, look, I got you a carrot. He says I'm too busy eating. Ooh, we're nice and grubby, look at that. You destroyed Lisa's hard work. She gave you a nice pamper earlier this week. Will you eat that? We'll have a look at the other side. Not as bad. It's mainly just one side, isn't it? Yes. Is that a tasty carrot? Yeah? Oh, some good crunchy noises. Leave Prince to finish his mouthful, but we'll go up and we can bird eye view. Says Annie stood outside the friendship barn. Annie, do not pee. I can see you. And Mike is in the box over there. If we pan round, you can see the boys in the 14 acre, and you can just see one or two of the girls through the trees. Now, Hoitze Poitze, are you going to come and say goodnight to everyone? Yeah? You're going to say night to everyone? Yeah? Oh, big kisses from Hoitze. Yes, Hoitze says night night.